right. Good afternoon, you guys. How's it going? I just thought I'd hop online for a little bit today and kind of let you know what's been going on this week. We've been a little bit radio silent this week, so mea culpa. We've had a lot going on. It's been a little bit of a crazy week, and so, but I thought I'd check in and give you guys just a quick heads up, and we'll do some more in-depth videos on these things in the next couple weeks, I think. But long story short, I was able to kind of eventually wear Mike down, and he let me get some peafowl, which I posted some pictures on our TheCrouchRanch Facebook page of the babies. So they're about 10 weeks old, and we think, fingers crossed, that there's 2 males and 1 female. Mike has always said I would never be allowed to get peafowl, but I don't know, one day he just decided that I guess it was time for peafowl, and he caved. So I now have 3 chicks. Well, they're not really chicks anymore. They're 10 weeks old. So they're, they're feathered out, but they're obviously not reached full maturity yet. Hi, all about the girl, or all about the grill, sorry. Good evening. Yes, hi Mac, how are you? Hello guys. So he caved, and he was like, if you promise to never ask me for a flamingo again, you can get a peacock. And I said, well, you can't just get 1 peacock. It's like, like Ruffles. You can't just have 1 potato chip, you have to have at least 2. And then, and I gave him the reasonings, they do better if they're in a pair, they won't wander off once it's time to let them free range, all that good stuff. And then she had 3 available, so then I just snuck the 3rd one in to the group. And then, of course, he did notice sooner than I thought he would. So I got in a little bit of trouble for that, but it was fleeting, so that was good. So I've got those 3 going, and we're gonna build them. It's partially built, but he's gonna finish it hopefully this weekend for me. He's building a new covering for the pig pen on one section. We're not happy with the covering that was there, so we're gonna pull that off and kind of redo that a little bit for the rains that'll be coming and stuff. It gives them shade, but then the rain, you need a little bit more than that. Hi, Carrie. That's got to be my friend Carrie. It's the only person I know with that last name, or that used to at least have that last name. Peacocks are awesome, digging the dirty South, yes. Hi, Ivor. Yes. So I'm excited. I've got those guys going, and you got to keep them penned up for a while. We're gonna make this big aviary thing on the other side of the pig pen to have them penned up in for a while, and then traditionally you only let like 1 out at a time after they've been in there long enough and reached maturity that you can start letting them free range a little bit. Better to keep them closer to your other poultry, giving them a home base. Plus it helps that we're more fenced in, so it's harder for them to just start, wandering off. And if you keep all the goodies that they like there, then yay! Hi, Carrie. Everybody say hi, Carrie. So that's all good. Got those guys squared away. So score 1 for Sid. I finally got my exotic birds. So without getting into too much trouble for turning the permission of getting 1 bird into 3. It's always easier to ask forgiveness than permission, right? When it comes to acquiring animals. So, hi, John. So, I also did actually get another pig this week as well. I got a female out of the same litter that Sterling is from. I also posted pictures of that on our Facebook page. So that's Joan. We're keeping with the Mad Men theme. So that's Joan, Roger Sterling's love interest for part of the series off and on. And Joan Holloway. So that's Joan. And she's doing great. She's adjusting, and they're having fun together. And I went in there and laid them both down and was playing with them. So they're loving that. It always takes them a couple days to adjust when they get to a new home. So Hi, Calvin. So yeah, so those guys are doing great. And then I thought I'd give you a quick update on the cats. The cats are doing great. You know, these are semi-feral cats. So I know some people, there was a lot of comments made about, you know, people maybe not understanding what feral cats are or not understanding how that program works. People adopt out these feral cats for barn cats, and they're not, by feral cats, it doesn't mean that they're completely like savage wild beasts. They can be tamed down a little bit, especially if they're still young. Mama Kitty that we inherited with the house, I'm probably her favorite person, but I also feed her the majority of the time. She always has access to food and water. So do the kittens. The kittens are still penned up because they have not been fixed yet. Once they get fixed, which will be at 4 months, then they will be allowed to start roaming without us present. And they'll be able to help, you know, catch mice and do things like that. No, that's not going to be their only diet is what they catch, because, you know, in the winter sometimes they don't catch as much or whatever. You always make sure they have access to food, water, and shelter. That's standard. Otherwise, they would just be truly wild, and they would just be like a random cat that came on your property once in a while, but they would have no allegiance to you. They wouldn't stay on your property. They would just truly be like a stray cat. And that's not the goal here. So, hi Pathfinder, I'm doing well, thank you. You were running from a wild sow this morning, digging the dirty south? Uh-oh. What's up, sister? Hi, guys. I know. So, the cats are doing great. They are both, Max is more acclimated than Jack is. Jack is just a little more of a D-bag. Let's just be honest. He's a little bit more like, you know, hey, you want to pet me? F you. He's a little more like that. You know, he's a little bit more like the head gang leader, right? Like, he might have a switchblade. He might want to cut me. Max is more like, hey, you want to pet me? I'll come up over to you, and you wanna kind of scratch behind my ear? That'd be cool. And Jack is sort of like once you get him like and pick him up or pet him, then he's fine. But he's definitely a little more like, he does this like moonwalk thing. He's funny. He's just a little more like whatever, you know, could kind of take or leave me a little bit more than Max. But they're doing great. I go in there a few times a day and play with them and pet them and pick them up and do the whole 9 yards. So they're doing good. Hi, Anthony. Go Buckeyes. Yep, from Ohio. You are. I am not. I do drive my husband crazy with all the animals a little bit, yes. But you know what? This is kind of, you know, my birthday was, what, last week, the week before, whatever it was. I kind of tend to collect animals around my birthday time. I don't ask for stuff. I ask for creatures. So as many as I can accumulate, I try. So, you know, I don't ask for diamonds. I don't ask for a fancy night out. I just, you know, let me just get a peacock or 2 or 3 or whatever I can, you know, smuggle under my coat into the house. It's all good. So there you go. There you have it. So that being said, that's the update. That's why we've been so busy this last week. And haven't gotten any videos posted, shamefully. Hopefully Mike will have a video that he's been working on posted tonight, and we are going to try to stick to our schedule. We've been really good about posting videos every Sunday. This week we got a little off track. There was kind of some craziness going on that we didn't plan for. The tractor broke down in the middle of the field. I also posted pictures of that on the Facebook. So our neighbor Matt, as you know him as Drunk Matt from the crawfish video, and my husband were working on fixing the tractor pretty much all day on Sunday, and so he just didn't get that video finished and posted. And then last night he ended up working super late. I don't even hear him come in. I was already in bed. So just like a series of unfortunate events, you know, just call us Lemony Snicket. So it's just one of those things. But hopefully tonight we'll get one posted. That's why I decided to hop on today real quick and do a quick live stream with you guys just to let you know we're still alive, we're still kicking. We just got super slammed. And again, better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So here's me asking for forgiveness for not being online. So there we go. There we have it. So let's see. We catch up on comments real quick. They haven't scratched me, so far so good. I think honestly, Mike is more paranoid about me getting cat scratch fever than I am. And I will say this, there's a lot of things pre-pregnancy, like before I had my kid, that affected me very differently than they do after I've had a kid. So I'm wondering if the cat scratch might not be one of those things. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't want them to really fully become lap cats. I want them to have a little bit of that wildness like Mama Kitty does. She only lets me pet her in certain places in the yard. Otherwise, she'll kind of bolt. But last night, over by the hot tub, she let me love on her and scratch her and play with her. She took food out of my hand, which she's never really done before. But she's old. She's like 18 years old. She's got her, spiel down. So, well, I'm a Libra. October is the best month, but the part of the month that I'm in is Libra. So, nice. A bushel of oysters for the game. That's awesome, Anthony. Go Buckeyes. I know, and we usually do. This week, Chid Roll, we actually just got a little bit behind. We normally do post several times a week. This week, didn't happen. Life got in the way, the farm got in the way, the animals got in the way, and of course, they take priority. So that just happened this week. But yes, we're very aware of that. My husband's very on top of all that kind of stuff. So of course. But, whatever. I know. Well, this was one that we got for free from a friend's church. So, and it's lasted for almost 3 years now without having a major meltdown. So that's not bad. And it was a silly thing, I guess, that was wrong with it. So I guess the timing belt came off and hit something else. It like slipped and pulled the clutch. And so it just literally stopped. So then they had to take it all apart, and they thought something else was wrong with it at first because, anyway, guys like to just have an excuse to stand around and play with tools and drink beer. Happens. So, all right, guys. Hopefully Mike will get a video posted tonight, and there's our update on the new creatures that we have acquired in the last week. And I hope everybody has a great night. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, get the little bell notification so when I hop on and go live, you'll be able to see them and all will be right with the world. Right? Of course. I know. It's a real thing, I know. All right, you guys, have a good one. I will see you all sometime eventually. Maybe I'm going to try to talk Mike into doing a live video on Saturday with me before we go to our Halloween party. You can see us dressed up in our costumes, although I don't think he's going to wear a costume, but we'll see. So, should I tell you what I'm going to go as? No, I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll have to see. Yes, definitely. What did I say earlier today? Mike texted me and asked if it was hot, because he goes, it's hot here. Is it hot there? And I said, yes. It's as hot as Satan's balls in a sauna. It was 104. Last I checked. All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, get those bell notifications, all that good stuff. I will see you all on the flip side.